So I just got off of work, and what was heavily on my mind was I really was thinking, I was like, how could people really be racist? Like when you really break it down and really like start dissecting it, it sounds so crazy. People not liking other people because the color of their skin, um, because of lies told on a group of people, um, when especially they never done anything to you. Now I get it. I totally could see how you don't like somebody and sometimes they don't need to do anything to you. But I mean, when you really break down, there's a difference between you don't like someone and being racist and you just don't like someone. I get it. We all have experienced that, okay? If you haven't, keep living. You're gonna run across somebody, you're gonna be like, I do not like this person, but I don't know why I don't like this person. But I will say this is my life coaching kicking in for you guys. Typically when you run into people like that, it's something about them that's unhealed within you that triggers you. That triggers you. So typically those type of people, you might think they're annoying, whatever it is, the reason why you don't like them, right? When you really dissect it and you really look into yourself, you realize that you have similarities in some ways. Um, I just couldn't fathom not liking someone. So the definition of racism means prejudice, discrimination. Stop. By an individual, community, or institution against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethical group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. I really was just sitting there driving and thinking, and I was like, there is there are people on this planet that will not like me simply because I'm a black woman. There are people on this planet that will not like me simply because I am a woman. Um, but the core of it is because I'm a black woman. People don't like my people because the color of their skin. Think about it, the color of someone's skin. You don't like a group of people because of their skin. And then sometimes, when you have these conversations with racist people, they try to bring up other factors, typically lies, there's all kind of stuff. I mean, we could point out all kind of things. They always saying, that the black family is torn apart, but statistically that's not factual. That's not factual. And even if children don't live in a two-parent household from a black family, the parents is still active in some form of fashion. We could talk about the stereotype, how they like to say that black people is on welfare, but when you look at the statistics, it's not black people, it's white people. Um, we could look at the statistics saying that black people are not educated, but when you look at the graduation rates and you look at the demographics, it's black people, specifically black women, right now. Um, when you look at statistics, they say that black men do not be with black women, but they are with black women. Um, these are just some things here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like there really is a group of people that when you really look at it, everything they say that black people are is what they are. And I'm talking about the racist ones. I'm not talking about the ones that's, are allies. Never, when I discuss difficult conversations, it's never talking about all, because we can't talk about all. There always is allies. There's always is, that outlier. There always is people within a group that they don't agree with the majority, right? Um, when you really look at it, it's so childish. It is so childish. Like, I'm really like flabbergasted. I just really can't wrap my head around that. And I just don't see myself ever doing that. Like, if I'm not going to like someone, I'm not going to go out of my way to make sure that for generations I make their life a living hell. I'm not going to go out of my way to strip people of their land, to steal people from their land, to make it so I could discriminate in a workplace, to make getting an education hard, to make having access to financial literacy nearly impossible. I'm not going to plant drugs and other elements in their environments. I'm not going to be redlining. I'm not going to be unaliving people. I'm not going to want to physically harm someone because of the color of their skin. Like, to really sit with that and to really take in all of those emotions and try to unpack that. Like, there's nothing that I could think of to justify any of that. Like, any of that. Especially to people that are not doing anything to you. Like, what's going on with this administration? You're attacking marginalized groups. You're basically turning DEI, if we're being honest here, they're weaponizing the term DEI. And it's the new N word. If we're really being honest here, can we have honest conversations? No, we're gonna have honest conversations on the Demigoddess channel. We're gonna do that. Even if you don't believe in God, I believe everyone should have a fair chance at whatever institutions are established. Whatever opportunities there are, everyone should have access to it. Now, whether you're good at it, whether you can maintain it, that's a different story. But to block people from that, you don't need to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the collective would do just fine if you're not here. It's just, there's just so much to unpack. I don't know. What you guys think?